Most coaches and even players can really overcomplicate the game of golf. And while I understand that the game is not easy, and we can go down endless rabbit holes of swing positions and movements that we believe will be the next secret for our game, in this video I wanted to really simplify golf for you and boil it down to a couple of key principles. And while these principles might not turn you into a tour pro, I can guarantee that if you do them well, you will hit the best shots of your life. So what we're looking at here is a kind of golfer's perspective. So you can see the feet on the ground, you're looking down at the golf ball. I know it's a weird visual with the hand coming in, but what I'm going to do is just zoom in a little bit on the golf ball here. And what I want to do is just give you a couple of principles that are going to really help your game, especially if you start thinking more in terms of this, thinking, after your good shots, bad shots, what's happened with these two principles. So if I was to really simplify golf down, the first thing I would give people or say to people is, imagine there's an X on the ground and get that club to strike that X. Just get that club to strike the X first. Or, very close to it. So we've got a reasonable area of acceptability that can produce a really good golf shot. Anywhere kind of in that circle there is going to be good. Now, obviously, if we start to hit too far behind, if we start to strike the red areas, that's called a fat shot. Or if we start to strike, let me do a different color here, if we start to strike the white areas, that's going to be a thin shot. Or the other option is we could miss the X completely, we could miss the ground completely, and that is also going to be a thin shot. So missing the ground or white area is going to be thin, hitting the red area is going to be fat shots. But if you can contact that yellow spot first, you will never ever fat or thin a shot again. Now if we start to strike too far away from us, so imagine striking the ground in the red areas here, that's going to equate to a heel contact. And if we start to strike the white areas here, that's going to relate to more of a toe contact. So if you've been suffering with heels or toes, hopefully that visual there just explains what you're doing. You can try and do a little bit of the opposite to neutralize that. So that's step one, strike the X. Now the other thing is, second principle is strike that X with a good face orientation. Now I didn't say square for a specific reason. You do not have to have a square club face at impact. But the rule is very simple. If you need the outcome to be more to the left or less to the right, get the club face looking more left at impact. And if you need the outcome to be more to the right or less to the left, get the club face looking more open or more to the right at impact. So that's it. If you strike the X and you do so with a good club face orientation, those two things there are just going to solve the vast majority of issues that every golfer, whether you're a beginner or tour pro, they're going to solve the vast majority of issues that you'll have in your game. I know this might not appeal to the overly analytical in you. I mean, trust me, I know, because I'm one of them. I certainly used to be kind of paralyzed by analysis as a golfer. But there is a little truth to the adage that the more you know about a topic, the simpler you can make it. And I've certainly found this to be true in my career as a coach and as a player as well. And I hope you found some value in this short video. If you enjoyed this video and you want some more simple tips to improve your game, just check out the link in the description where you can download Golf Hacks, which is a short ebook that I'm giving away for free.